Welcome to the Cox3.com post-game show. UC Irvine 70, UC Riverside 52 here on the Cox3 Sports Game of the Week. Mark Ellerville community, thanks so much for joining us. Well, the Anteaters 8-2 now in the Big West. UC Santa Barbara lost, so coach, the Anteaters in first place by a game in the Big West.
Well, they knew before the game that Santa Barbara had lost in overtime, but I think that can't affect anything that you do. Their energy was good at the start. They had a little lull, and that was mostly due to Riverside making a nice comeback at the end of the first half and the start of the second half. But Russ Turner's guys played magnificently. Dominic Dunning spectacularly well tonight.
Oh, the young man, the sophomore, scored a career-high 20 points, 8 in the first half and 12 in the second half, and he was really all that, and we're seeing it coming out. Russell Turner's getting to the point where he has no choice but to give this young man a lot of minutes on the court.
Well, they go 11 deep, and if you can do that, you can put pressure on a team. Fouls don't get you in trouble. Everybody played a significant role tonight, and I think that goes a long ways toward having great practices, too, when you play that many guys.
And for the Anteaters, 10 players scored tonight. You know, Chris McNeely, he really got things going in the first half for UC Irvine, and then it was Dominic Dunning coming off the bench scoring, continued that scoring in the second half, but it was really a team effort, and it really all starts with the defense, where they held the Highlanders to under 30% shooting.
Well, they played great defense. I think that's what Russell Turner was proudest of tonight, listening to his comments after the game, was the way that defense set the tone for how this game was played. Mamadou Ndiaye, he didn't have a great night blocking the ball. He didn't have a great night scoring. He had a great night redirecting the Highlander offense.
Well, that is something that he always brings to the table. Let's go ahead and take a look at highlights from the Anteater 18-point home victory. We'll start off with UC Riverside with Eric Patton hit the outside jumper. Not a whole lot of offense from him tonight, and he was in foul trouble. Austin Quick with the three-pointer there for UC Riverside.
Well, the outside shot is what got him back into this game late in the first half.
Yep, and they came back with one more three-pointer. They would get as close as 3 points in the second half, but that would be the closest it would be. Chris McNeely was hot from the beginning of this game for UC Irvine, the one senior on the ball club saying, yeah, I'm thinking smart, I'm playing smart. McNeely with another jumper from that same left side.
Well, he's got a spot on the left side of the floor that he really likes, and he's dangerous from there, but here's a good inbounds pass to Mamadou Ndiaye, who does the one-hand jam.
Yep, that indeed. Mamadou looking good. And then on the defensive end, Stephen Jones with the pick. And he has the nice finish there for the Highlanders. And then Stephen Quick taking it to the rack. Sets up his teammate Devaney for the basket.
There are a couple of things that they did quite well. They started running the pick and roll, and they were very successful with that. Great inbounds passing, but then that's just terrific defense by Mamadou.
That's his 83rd block of the year, 5 short of Will Davis's record. Alex Young, bullseye 3 for the Anteaters. The sophomore saying, I'm feeling it. And then Best, he came off the bench. He had a nice game for the Anteaters with 7 points. Their bench was extremely productive tonight.
Well, I love a 6'10 guy that can shoot like that, but this is from the corner. The guy who really put on a show tonight, Dominic Dunning.
Yep, the young man was doing a post-game interview with the local TV station on campus in bare feet having fun. Best with the throwdown there, and the Anteaters with a 70-52 win. For UC Riverside, Johns 12, Finley 11, and Thornton 8. And for the winning Anteaters, Dunning with 20, Young with 11, and McNeely with 10. For UC Irvine, their 17th victory of the year. They shoot 45%, limit UC Riverside to 29%. They double them up on threes. Nice three-point shooting there. Free throws, UC Riverside a +5. They caused the Highlanders into 17 turnovers. They lost the rebounding margin, 42-38, which is rare because they usually out-rebound their opponents. But the bottom line is, the Anteaters played an outstanding 40 minutes for Russell Turner's team. Right now they are in control of their Big West destiny, and we'll check and see how they do on that upcoming road trip.
Well, they've got 6 games left in the conference. They have a big trip next week. They go to Hawaii. They turn around and come right back home and go to Northridge. 2 victories there would be a great week's work for Russell Turner's guys.
Anteaters with the 18-point win. Gordon Spencer with Russell Turner and Dominique Dunning.
Well, Coach Turner, I know it was a pretty rough end of the first half, but you came out and did what you needed to do in the second half to get the win.
Yeah, we did, and I'm proud of my guys for that. I thought that for big portions of this game, we set the tone and imposed our will with our defense. And that's what we need to be able to do as a team to compete for a championship. And Riverside's a capable team. They're capable of beating us. We showed them good respect for most of the game. I thought that we had one bad stretch right before halftime, but we corrected that, played well to get the win.
Yeah, what did you do to adjust at half to get these guys to come out and do what they did?
Well, we didn't really have to adjust anything from where we had been in the first half. We had a 16-point lead, and I thought that we let up. And we let them get some offensive rebounds and some transition plays that we knew were going to be key for them. So I was disappointed that we let our foot off the accelerator a little bit. And some of that was because I took this guy right here out of the game. He was rolling, and I came in the second half and did the same thing he did in the first. And we've got a deep bench. We've got a bunch of guys on our team can play, and I'm excited that we pulled out a win. I'm excited for Dominique's performance.
Yeah, the bench did a great job. Let's talk to Dominique. Dominique Dunning, a career high 20 points tonight. What a night you had off the bench leading this team tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm in a tough spot. I don't know how many minutes I'm going to play every game. I just wanted to come out tonight and do my best, and luckily I got hot, and I had my career tonight.
Yeah, is it nice to play on a team where it's not just a couple of guys, but you can go to your bench, and there's going to be a guy that steps up every night?
Most definitely. There's a reason why we got picked in first place preseason. We have a really deep team. We go down 11 deep, so anybody can perform at any given night.
Yeah, what's it feel like? You guys are now in sole possession of first place. Santa Barbara loses tonight. Now you guys sit up top in the Big West.
It feels great, but we got a long way to go. We still got 6 games left.
Yeah, absolutely. And now you're perfect at home in February, and you get a rough trip ahead. You got to go to Hawaii, right?
Right. They beat us in overtime last time, so we got to pay them back this time, sir.
All right, congratulations on the win. Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it.
All right.
UC Irvine with the 70-52 victory. They now have 17 victories against 9 defeats, 8-2 in league. They're in first place. And right now the Anteaters, the old adage, take it one game at a time. But right now, Coach, as any coach loves, they're in control of their own destiny.
Well, they are, and a 20-win season is right around the horizon. I think if you're Russell Turner and Allie Tunn and that entire staff, you have to be excited about the next 6 games. And then the tournament itself with a chance to get to the promised land and the big dance.
Well, UC Irvine has never made it to the NCAA tournament before. Can this be the year? We're going to find out. That's going to wrap things up from the Brenn Event Center. Your final score, once again, UC Irvine 70, UC Riverside 52. For Coach Cunity and Gordon Spencer, I'm Mark Heller saying so long and thanks for watching us here on the Cox3.com post-game show. Good night, everybody.